Hope you're doing great and have made a good profit with the help of our indicator videos. In this video, we won't be using any indicators and we won't rely on support and resistance. Instead, we'll predict market movements purely based on candlesticks and how they behave. As you can see, I have $100 in my account, and today we'll be doing compounding using just that $100. Let's see how much we can make with $100 and whether our predictions will be correct. I've already made a video on this topic before, so consider this part 2. This will help you better understand the concept. Let's get started. Before we begin, if you want to join us, the link is in the description. You can also text us on Telegram at Binary Support. Our VIP members have made great profits with the help of our signals and copy trading. We also have 2 premium groups that run 24/7. All of these are free. You just need to text us on Telegram at Binary Support and follow the instructions. Now, let's get back to the video and find our first trade. Alright, I placed my first trade on Pfizer OTC. As you can see, there was a downtrend. The current red candle engulfed the previous green candle. If we look further back, you'll see a pattern after the red candle engulfed the green one, another red candle was formed. Based on this pattern, I placed a trade for the downside move, worth $100. The reason I took this trade is that the previous red candle engulfed the green candle, and there was also a downtrend. The trade is currently in our favor, but we still have 30 seconds left. Only a few seconds left and it looks like we won. Yes, we won our first trade of the compounding session. Now my balance has increased to $192. Let's place a trade for $192. Next, I placed a trade on Twitter OTC for the downside move. As you can see, there was a downtrend. A continuation pattern formed with a green candle, followed by a red candle that engulfed the previous green candle. This fulfilled the wick of the previous green candle, which is why I placed a trade for the downside move. As soon as I placed the trade, the candle moved in our favor, and the trade is currently going well. We also have a resistance level here. The trade is still going in our favor. Only a few seconds left. And we won another trade in this compounding session. Now, my balance has increased to $368. Let's place a trade for $368. In this video, I'm focusing purely on candlestick patterns, particularly those where a candle engulfs the previous one and follows a continuation pattern. Now, let's focus on cryptocurrency. I went ahead and placed a trade on Bitcoin OTC for the upside move, worth $368. As you can see, there's an uptrend and there's also a continuation pattern. A green candle formed, engulfing the previous red candle. This confirmed the trade for the upside move. The trade is currently moving in our favor, and we got a good entry. We still have 35 seconds left. Only a few seconds left, and I won my next trade of the compounding session. Now my balance has increased to $707. Let's place a trade for $707. Now I'm focusing on currency pairs. Let's find a good opportunity on currency pairs. I placed a trade for the downside move worth $707. As you can see, there was an uptrend followed by a continuation pattern. The pattern formed with a green candle, then a red candle, and after that, a large red candle engulfed the previous green candle. That's why I took this trade for the downside move. This is an engulfing trade, and the trade was moving in our favor, but we still have 25 seconds left. Only a few seconds left. And I won another trade. Now my balance has increased to $1,357. Let's find a trade for $1,357. There were no trades available on stocks, so let's look for a trade on cryptocurrencies. However, there were no trades available on cryptocurrencies either. So let's check for currency pairs. Alright, on odd CHF, we have a trade for the downside move. I got a good entry and placed the trade for the downside move on odd CHF worth $1,357. As you can see, the previous red candle engulfed the green candle, showing a continuation pattern. This is why I took this trade for the downside move. The trade is currently moving in our favor, but we still have 35 seconds left. Only a few seconds left. And I won another trade of the compounding session. Now, my balance has increased to $2,606. Let's find a trade for $2,606. On Apple OTC, I placed a trade for the downside move worth $2,606. As you can see, there's a divergence here. If you apply the RSI, you'll notice the divergence, and you can see the previous red candle engulfed the previous green candle. There's also a continuation pattern at the back. That's why I took this trade for the downside move. Currently, the trade is going in our favor, but we still have 25 seconds left. Only a few seconds left. And I won this trade as well. Now, my balance has increased to $5,003. I made a good profit by predicting the candles correctly, so we'll stop here for today. If you want to make money with me, you can text us on Telegram at bbinary support. It's a bit of an advanced level, so you'll need to practice more and more if you want to predict each candle accurately. Alright guys, see you in the next video. Goodbye.